And so let's break that down. Let's break that down, shall we? See, when you don't have enough, you feel powerless. Powerless equals victim. And when you are living as a victim, you're in a state of fear. Yeah. Because you don't feel you're powerful enough. And so, in turn, that makes you feel scared. That makes you feel insecure. That's the word I'm looking for. It makes you feel insecure because you don't feel like you have enough. And see, those insecurities, they're rooted in fear. And guess what? When you are in a state of fear, you look to control. Think about it. You're on a roller coaster. You're scared. What do? You try to hold on. You hold on for control. You see it in your parenting. In fear of not looking like a good parent, we look to control our kids, what they're saying, what they're seeing, or what they're exposed to, and where they go, who they talk to. Now, there's a fine line between protecting them from danger, but there's also an underlying fear that how they grow up is a reflection on my parenting. And see, if I'm not feeling secure in my parenting, I'm gonna feel like I must have a little bit more control. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. And that fear, that control, I should say, comes out in very toxic ways. In fact, it comes out in ways that we even want to control what we even hear. Like, we okay with hearing compliments, but we're not okay with hearing criticism. It's an attack on who we are and on those insecurities. Because again, we're looking for external validation, and what doesn't validate me is a threat to me. Is an attack on me. And what do you do when you're feeling attacked? You defend yourself. You get defensive. Because you are living in a state of fear. You're living like a victim. So you are constantly defending yourself against your friends, your family, even your partner. You find yourself having trust issues with your partner. You don't trust that they're on the same team with you. You don't trust your friends that they're being genuine. You don't trust because that belief system doesn't allow you to feel like you have enough. In fact, it makes you feel like you're not enough. And this is affecting relationships. This is affecting marriages. I would know. I'm married once, separated, divorced, remarried 10 years later, on the verge of divorce because I had insecurities of feeling like my wife isn't validating me as a man, isn't showing me the respect. But then when I did my own self-work, I realized that as I grew up, I never was respected. You see, my mom would talk down and at me. She never talked with me. She would, and her way of disciplining us was talking at us, calling us names. That was the way I grew up. So if I grew up not even getting respected from my caregiver, my mom, then those became my triggers. And oftentimes, for most men, the whole thing of respect, well, if it didn't show up early on in life, oftentimes those are the emotions that we come to learn that become our triggers.